Hello, and welcome to our very first Healthy Living podcast. I'm Dr. Donald Strong with Strong Health and Wellness, and I want to personally thank you for joining us today. The primary goal of this weekly podcast is to provide a service to our customers, past, present, and future, to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle. So whether you're an existing patient, or maybe you haven't seen us in a while, or maybe you're just someone looking to make positive changes to your health, this free weekly podcast is for you. For those of you who are new to us, Strong Health and Wellness is a premier provider of science-based, doctor-prescribed, and completely personalized health and wellness plans for individuals looking to make positive, healthy lifestyle changes. These days, there are a lot of companies out there who are proposing a quick fix to weight loss. Here at Strong Health and Wellness, we provide customers medically proven strategies coupled with the latest technology to help our patients make powerful, permanent, and positive changes in their lives. The key word here is personalized, and our approach is based on each person's unique physical makeup. We analyze blood work, body composition, and any other underlying issues, whether it's hormone depletion, pre-diabetic, or thyroid problems, to create a customized plan for each one of our clients. Foundationally, we are a medical service. To help our clients achieve their goals, it's important for us to establish a baseline for each patient from a medical perspective. But as we all know, making true changes that lead to greater health and wellness doesn't start and end there. That's where Strong Health and Wellness comes in, because to us, it's more than numbers. It's about people. We understand that each person is not only unique physically, but also emotionally. As Strong HW, we focus on the individual. While it's not prudent to see a doctor every week, we're hoping this weekly content will help you maintain and enhance your commitment to healthy living. And that really is the genesis for this podcast, to promote healthy living wherever you may be on your journey. So what are we going to be talking about on this podcast? Or should we say Strongcast? Healthy living tips, weight loss, healthy recipes, new programs and services, special guests, and much, much more. Our topic for this week, Coolsculpting. Here at Strong Health and Wellness, we have many programs focused on healthy living that leads to weight loss. Well, sometimes in spite of our best efforts, problem areas develop for us that we would like to be rid of. Many of our customers are people who are looking for a non-surgical alternative to liposuction. The Coolsculpting process is a fat reduction process that is specially designed for those who have unwanted fat in targeted areas. Unlike weight loss surgery, like gastric bypass, the Coolsculpting procedure is not a weight loss solution for people who are obese. Good candidates for the Coolsculpting procedure have noticeable bulges in certain areas that they'd like to be rid of.
In this area, not only does it make you look heavier, but it also makes you look older. I feel like if I could minimize the amount of fat under my chin, then I would have a more defined jawline. If my chin fat were reduced, I would feel happier about having my photo taken. Hopefully I could just smile instead of trying to strategically angle my head.
Hey Doc, is Coolsculpting for everyone?
Coolsculpting isn't for everybody, but it is for most people. Most people will have some areas that we can treat with Coolsculpting. It's more of a fat reduction technique, and everybody has a pocket of fat here and there that can be reduced.
So in terms of a haircut, it would be more of a trim, right?
It's more of a trim. What we like to think of it as more of is like peeling a potato. So taking little slices off and reducing that area of fat.
If I came in for Coolsculpting, what would an appointment look like?
Well, the first no obligation consultation, you come in and we take pictures 360 degrees, and then we'll assess the areas that you have the most concerns with first. From there, we go through the entire body, head to abdomen, to find what other areas might be amenable to Coolsculpting.
How long does a session take normally?
A session can be anywhere from an hour to all day. And if you're here all day, we'll buy you lunch. So But with cool sculpting, it all depends on how many areas that we're planning on treating that day and how many applications that will take. In some, with the chin, it's just one application for about an hour. In others, if we're doing the complete circumference around the waist, it can take a few hours.
How large of an area can be done at one time?
At one time, like I mentioned, we can do the entire circumference of the abdomen as far as doing the abdominal fat as well as the flanks, and that can take an afternoon to do that.
Let's say I came in today and had an appointment. How long before I start to notice changes?
Well, most people will start seeing changes in a few weeks. At 1 month, we have you come back, and at that point, we'll repeat pictures and decide if you need another session. Typically, we recommend 2 sessions for the maximal response, and after the second session, we continue to see the most benefits after about 3 months. But some people continue to see improvement 4 or 5 months down the road as well.
You mentioned some areas, but what are the most typical areas for men and women to have treated?
Well, for both men and women, the most common areas is the abdomen, and as well as the flanks. That's where I had mine done. But with women, it's also a back fat. Chin is a very popular area that people are having treated because it's one of the most visible, and women also have the underarm fat that they like treated. Not as much as men, but we have done some men with that as well. And then there's the thighs, both the inner outer thigh as well as the fat above the knee that can be treated.
After my appointment, should I expect any pain or discomfort?
Well, during the appointment, they'll be cold because it is cool sculpting after all, but there can be some tingling and numbness right after the session, and that can last for a few days to a couple of weeks. For me, it felt like a mild to moderate sunburn that I had going on. That tingling will get better over a few weeks. There can be some bruising, that's not too terribly common, and redness can be an issue. But those are the most common things that people feel right immediately after, and a day or two into a couple of weeks afterwards.
How many treatments do you think are necessary for certain areas?
For most areas, we're looking at 2 sessions, and that's after about 4 to 6 weeks apart. And with that, it's permanent fat loss. After those fat cells die off, they don't come back. So if you continue to maintain a healthy lifestyle, those fat cells are gone, and that area will remain as it is. Thanks for tuning in, and looking forward to talking to you next week. Before we close, I would like to invite our friends past, present, and future to join us on Facebook. You can also find out more information about all of our services at stronghw.com, or you can call us to set up a consultation at 262-373-0169. Thanks for tuning in, and looking forward to talking to you next week.